things happen, and a lot of these things start in the gym. So we have some foot models here. Dr. Ian, I'm going to pass these along to you. And what we're going to talk about is not only nasty toenails, but when they fall off.
This is very common. It's typically called runner's toe. It happens a lot to people who are long-distance runners or people who play sports where they're changing direction back and forth like basketball. If your shoe is too small, then what happens is your toe, hold this for me, what happens is your toe is up against the toe box of the shoe. And if it's up against the toe box, the pressure of going back and forth, the friction, can cause this problem. If your shoe is too large, then you're sliding all the time when you're coming to a stop, and that's equally a problem. Now, here's the other thing. What you'll notice is, right away, you'll notice some pain. You won't see anything. But over the next 24 hours, you'll start seeing, this is really developed, you'll start seeing little blood marks, red marks or dark purple marks underneath your toenail. That is the bleeding that is occurring. Most of the time, it'll progress to what you see here. And yes, it's very painful, but resist the urge to take the toenail off. It will typically fall off on its own. I know it sounds really gross, but it will grow back. It will grow back. If the pain is too much, however, you can go to your doctor, go to the ER or to your physician, and they can actually relieve the pressure for you. But we do not advise you to do it yourself, because you gotta know what you're doing, and you can cause more problems.
Now, hopefully it doesn't go that far, but let's say the nail comes off. Dr. Ian, there are things that we can do.
Yes.
And incidentally, Neda, hold that up and show that to the camera. This right here is called a paronychia. That's an infection when the toenail grows into the skin. This is something that usually needs to be drained. Warm soaks can help relieve the pressure. The point is, improper shoe wear leads to a lot of problems, but there are things that you can do, right?
Sure. So one thing you can do is cut the length of your toenails. If you are a runner, cutting the length of your toenails can make a big difference, because that is what causes a lot of the problems, particularly against the shoe box and into the other toes.
You want to cut your toenail straight across. If you go in at a big angle like this, what'll happen is that toenail wants to grow into the skin, causing infections. You can ultimately lose the toenail.
Is this common amongst runners for them to lose their toenails?
It is very common, particularly amongst long-distance runners. So not only take care of the sweat, but take care of your feet. They're the only feet you have. Neda, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me.